It opens everywhere today. I saw it. A very enjoyable film. Please welcome Rene Russo, ladies and gentlemen. Wow.
Wow. Can I just say one thing?
Yes.
Okay, guys, is there not one Red Sox fan in here?
Yes, I'm a Red Sox fan. I'm from Boston. I'm a Red Sox fan.
Because I have to tell you, I am so depressed right now. They
Yeah.
lost. They just lost. I was back in the green room. Who's clapping? White Sox fans? And I have to say, I'm really not happy about it. They just lost, though. While I was having my lip gloss put on, they lost.
Well, maybe you should have thought of that. Maybe you hadn't put the lip gloss on.
Well, you know
they
what?
might have won.
Maybe you should have booked me another night. I just have to... Okay, here's the thing.
How long have you been a Red Sox? You're not even from Boston.
You know
Where
what?
does this come from?
I know that this is going to be pitiful, and most of you are going to think that I'm lame for just becoming a Red Sox fan, but I knew nothing about baseball at all last April. And then I met a Jimmy Fallon character, because, you know, on the set, you're so bored most of the time that, you know, my trailer's like an open house. Right. So it's kind of free-for-all. You can just kind of come in, I cook for you, we entertain, whatever, because you're on the, you know, really you're acting 4 minutes. Mostly you're in your trailer. Right. So there's this lovely, Louis Giagrande is his name, and he is Jimmy Fallon, huge Red Sox fan.
Oh, like you mean from the, like the Spring Fever?
From Spring Fever, from the movie, but that's who he is. That's who he is. So he sort of drug me into this. Okay. So he's an actor out here, you know, but needs to make a living. So they assign, you know, him as my driver. Okay. So I get in the car, first day, back seat. He's got this hat on with these little booties on the back. Booties. They look like little red booties. I said, what's with the booties? He said, it's the Red Sox. I thought, okay, you know, no big deal, whatever. Right. He proceeds for 3 months to tell me every single detail about the Red Sox. Wow. I mean, everything. Brings me in last year, tells me about Fenway Park, which now I'm not going to get to go to, tells me about the Green Monster, brings in the movie, what's the documentary, what is it? The Bambino, the Curse of the Bambino. Okay, right, then the reverse of the Curse of the Bambino. So now I sort of, as compulsive as I am, I start to get into it. And now, sadly, I am a junkie. A Red Sox junkie, and I'm not happy about it, I have to say. I'm very sad today. There's no Fenway Park for me.
Well, you can still go. Do you think it'll take another 86 years?
What am I going to do, just sit with
well,
let me just go and sit there.
No, you'd have somebody to talk to. You could talk to Matt and Ben Affleck. You could
be sitting there with you. I could commiserate with them. No, it really was disappointing. I really wanted to go.
You are a compulsive person, aren't you?
I am compulsive. Yeah. I make endless lists.
Because last time it was was it gardening?
Yeah, gardening.
Now is that still a thing, or have you moved on? Is it still the gardening?
You know, I get in things, I get out of things. I still am into gardening, though, absolutely. California natives is the way to go.
Vegetables or plants or what?
Everything, but mostly California natives, which I know you don't have one in your yard. You don't. What? You have lawn and roses, don't you, Jay?
Well, I have some. I also have roses. No, I have that blue thing that grows. I think that's some California. Yeah, that's some California plant, whatever it is.
Yeah, yeah. No, it is not. What blue thing is it?
I don't know. It's got blue leaves on it.
Oh, ceanothus?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. I said to my wife one day, what's that blue thing? She said, oh, that's a plant.
A ceanothus, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those.
But I know you have problems with your roses.
Well, the deer eat
my wife.
But, you know, I don't mind the deer. I mean, it's kind of nice to come out and see the deer eating the roses.
Is it?
You know, my wife and I were watching TV one day. You know how you think we're sitting there, and I got this big giant screen, a huge screen. And you know how you think somebody's watching you? Yeah. And both my wife turn around, and there are 3 deer just watching the Animal Planet with us over our shoulder, just staring. And you know, when I get up in the morning and I walk out, there's a deer in the driveway. Yeah, it makes me feel good. I don't mind them chomping down.
I don't like them eating some of my stuff. I let them sort of have other.
Do you shoot them in your yard? So
there were times that I wanted to have venison for dinner.
Really? Yeah. So you get mad when these poor creatures come looking for a handout?
I know. But when you just, when it takes you like 2 seasons to get something, and then you go out there and all the buds are gone, it's really frustrating.
Kev, you know how that is, huh?
Hey, Kev, I love you.
Thank you.
So what do you do? How do you keep the deer from eating?
I've tried everything. Cat urine. I tried. I put a radio out. A transistor radio out because I figured they'd know people were out, and then I got complaints from my neighbors. That's a true story. They said, you know, we hear that you have your radio on all night. What's up with that? So that didn't work, and now I put up a fence. They just go right over it.
Can I ask you a question? Where do you buy cat urine?
It's big cat urine.
What?
You get it big cats, you know.
Like tiger?
Big cats, yeah.
What kind of health store sells that?
It's not really a health store. You know, you get it in any sort of gardening.
All right, and you pour that around?
You pour it around, but it smells horrible.
Well, yeah.
And so, you know, what's the point? You know, you want flowers to smell beautiful, and I'm spraying all this stuff.
You know what I would do if I had a lot of money?
Yeah,
I would
if you had a lot of money. What would you do, Jeff?
I do have a lot. No, I do have a lot of money. Oh, I guess I do. Well, I guess if I was more of a
If you had a lot of money,
I wish I'd known the day you did that, because I would have gone to the zoo and put a Bengal tiger in your yard the next day.
That'd be cool.
Just to look out and you could see it, because you would be attracted by the urine. All right. Look, we'll take a break. More with Rene right after this.
Live balloon.
Welcome back, Talking with Rene Russo. Two for the money.
You guys made me feel a little bit better about the Red Sox. Thank you. You guys are so good.
Thanks, Rene.
I tell you, you know, when you do this show, you kind of do it every day, and you have no idea of time passing.
Right.
And I remember you sitting here talking about being pregnant, and I go backstage.
I know.
And there's that beautiful 12-year-old girl. I'm thinking,
amazing?
It seems like 3 years ago you told me this,
I know.
and she's like.
It's passing by so fast.
And she's so pretty.
She's amazing, inside and out. Rose, she's back there. I love you, Rose. She is an incredible kid.
Now, how long have you guys been married?
13 years, 14, I don't know, a while. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He just wrote an amazing script about, you know, getting the pill so that you live forever.
Yeah.
So he was thinking, you know, if you live forever, and in our lifetime they find that, it sort of reverses the aging process, right. and you actually could live forever. How long would you stay married?
Oh.
Like 80 years? 150? 200?
Well, you know, it's
1,000?
hard to meet a new chick when you're 200, you know.
No, because you're young forever.
Oh, you stay young so everything would stay young
forever. Would you take the pill?
So everything stays young forever?
Everything stays young forever.
Oh, so nobody gets fat or anything?
Oh, Jay. Oh, I see. If your wife got fat, you might.
No, I didn't say my wife got fat. I said if your husband got fat.
So how long, Jay?
Oh, you know, I've been married
forever?
25 years, and it seems like
2 minutes?
A couple of months. So I would be happy. I'm fine. Because I'm still driving the same car. I still have the same car my wife and I dated in. So, see, I'm a creature of habit. So I would probably, I would stay. I couldn't, somebody else would drive me crazy. So, how about you? Now, what did your husband say?
My husband said that he would have to cut out on me for a couple hundred years.
Really? Just to take a break?
I said, cool, because I have some people in mind, so.
Really? Wow. Any late night hosts? Wow.
Yeah, no. So, of course, I'm just kidding.
Yeah. Now, I understand you slept with the screenwriter of this film that you just
Yes, I did.
Yeah. He wrote this one as well?
We met on Free Jack.
Okay.
And he wrote this film. He's an amazing writer. Dan Gilroy, incredible writer.
Yeah, you know, I was really fascinated by the whole concept of it. It's about gambling, but not gamblers, per se. Tell people what the story is.
Well, gamblers, you know, basically it's a story of three dysfunctional, people. And it's set in the sports betting world, which I didn't know anything about. It's a $200 billion a year industry, which is unbelievable. And so it's kind of exciting, and it's the ups and downs of that.
But it's not the people who play. It's not bookies. It's people who.
It's not bookies. It's people that advise. It's sports advisors.
See,
that's what they do, and that's legal because you know you can gamble legal in Las Vegas, so it's legal. But of course, you know.
But they make their money from I advise you to bet for this team.
Exactly.
You know, if
right.
let's say I would say, oh, pick the White Sox today, for example. You see what would happen.
Oh.
See what happened.
Oh.
And then you get a percentage of that. Right? Isn't that how it works?
Yes, you would have.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
And it's. Do you enjoy gambling? Are you a gambler?
No, I'm not a gambler. I doubled down until I lost everything.
Really?
Yes. So, on my honeymoon in Venice, we went gambling, and my husband lost $500, and I kept saying, well, just double down. Just double down. He goes, Rene, it doesn't work. Just double down. I hate to lose money. And I'm not really lucky in that arena. There was a gentleman there who saw me standing there, and I could tell he went over to bet on me, like I was going to be lucky. And he put down $10,000, and I said, "Oh God, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it." And he lost it, and I knew he was going to lose it. I'm like a black hole. My sister sits down at any slot machine or any table, and she just wins. Some people are lucky in that way.
Wow.
I'm not lucky in that way.
So you're like the cooler. You just go around and you shut people down.
I kind of am a cooler.
Now set up this clip. It's you and Al Pacino and Matthew McConaughey.